Hi and welcome back to Warframe. Today we're announcing the winners of the 5 Platinum contest, and rather than babble on, let's just get straight into this. So the first winner is Time to Play MCPE, who chose the Telos Paris. Why? Because bows just fit. I like that one. I do agree with that. I do like the Paris. And to be honest, I've recorded the video playing in the background before I actually picked the winners, so it was kind of funny because I was going to talk about how personally I would choose the Paris. It made no difference who it went in, just the normal Paris, not the Prime, because the normal Paris sucks. It doesn't have an excuse anymore. It is just bad. The Paris Prime's amazing, the Dread's amazing, even the other bow, the Impact bow, is still good because it's got impact. The Paris has kind of been forgotten about and left in the past, and that kind of sucks, so I strongly did agree with that one. The next winner is King Dragon, and I just realised I forgot to move the thing over, there we go. I've got them wrote down on a list, sorry. And they chose the Opticore for Cephalon Suda. Oh, I like that one. That was a nice choice because the Opticore is a good weapon, but can you imagine the Opticore buffed? That would just be complete madness, to be honest. The Opticore with the puncture mod is insane, but the Opticore with the puncture mod, a slight increase, even if it just got a tiny little bit of increase to the fire rate and that was all, that it would make that weapon amazing, especially with the area of effect going off and the buffs that would be added to it from a syndicate. That would be a really nice weapon to do. The third winner was Storm Lives, who chose the Jat Kitag, or the Kit Kat, as I keep referring to it as because it's got a weird name. And it's amazing how many people chose this weapon and put it with Steel Meridian. Yes, visually it goes, but Stormlives went into a bit of detail about it with the combined crowd control and restores 25% of your base health, and I thought that was a really nice touch because there wasn't many people who went into, I don't want to say technical because really that's just what the area of effect buff gives off. Which is it was for Steel Meridian? Justice, wasn't it? Wait, I probably put it in there. Yep, there it is, Justice effect. And I do like that choice. That weapon would go really well with Steel Meridian. The fourth winner was Cadel Chris, or Cadel Chris, or not really sure how to pronounce that one. But any syndicate for the turret would be nice. I agree with this one mainly because the turret is an area of effect weapon anyway, because it does, what is it, gas damage. So given that that would probably go best with the syndicate that has the gas explosion. I cannot remember who that is offhand, but any area of effect would go well, hence even though it hasn't picked a certain syndicate, that still goes well because area of effect explosions coming from the turret. I like the way the turret sticks to things as well, and there was a few people that chose the turret, but it wasn't that many. And it was just nice to see. Okay, I did say pick a syndicate and a weapon, but the turret would go nice in any syndicate. It makes no difference which one, it would go nice in any, so I did like that one as well. And finally, the fifth winner was Roberto I really need to learn to pronounce things properly. This is starting to get a bit silly. Cavallero? Something like that. Sorry about that. I'm really bad at pronouncing certain words. But this one I chose simply because this was the only person to actually pick the Snipertron. There was a few people talk about snipers. There was one person who did mention the Snipertron, though I will add, spelt it wrong. Because looking through, and I just went through for certain weapons, and a lot of them didn't appear. Nobody picked the Augustus, the pistol. That amazed me, because that is a really powerful weapon, and that put into a syndicate would be nuts, but Roberto was the only one who actually picked the Snipertron as the only weapon, because a lot of people did put in 2 or 3 weapons and that's fine. There was one person who spammed about 30 times. I won't say what weapon or who it was, but I had to remove them to make it fair. All but one. I left one, so they were still in it, but oh, it was a bit weird. But the Snipertron would go well simply because it doesn't exist in the game anymore. The Snipertron was removed a long time ago, so adding it in as a syndicate weapon would be a great return to a long lost weapon. I mean, you've got the Corpus running around with it, and I do also agree with the parent sequence having it, and I don't know why. Just once I read it and it said the parent sequence because no syndicates have snipers, I just thought seeing the parent sequence people running the missions with you, carrying that, kind of works. Because Red Veil would look pretty silly. The Suda people would even look silly. Even Hexus. Well, technically Hexus wouldn't work, would it? No, wait, Suda's the flying guys. Hexus is the guys on... Okay, I got them backwards. Hexus would look good with it. Suda wouldn't. Because obviously... I got the enemies that come after you mixed up with the enemies who help you there. Oh well. So it would go well with that syndicate as well, but it just amazed me to see... well, it was honestly 2 people who said Snipertron, but there was only one who actually said just the Snipertron. The other one was talking about any sniper rifle in general, which would go well and also fits with the fact that personally I would add in the Paris just to any syndicate. I don't particularly care which, just because the Paris is in dire need of a buff. It is the lowest of all of the ones. It's also got a Mark 1 version which was slightly worse, so they took the worst bow and made it worse. Okay, it is still a good weapon, don't get me wrong here at all. I do like the Paris, and the mission I actually recorded was, I don't want to say the most fun I've had with it, but usually, because I don't use bows all the time, when I do use a bow, when I start to use it, I'm pretty crap. But with this one, okay, I was still pretty crap, but I've decided I'm going to stick with the Paris Prime for a while, just because I do like the bows. I didn't originally, when the Paris came out, it was one of the weapons that sat there for a long time, and I didn't want to do, because it was crap. It's not that it was crap, it's just there was so many better weapons in the game at the time. When the Paris Prime came out, it corrected everything wrong with the bows. Same with the Dread. When them 2 came out, it fixed everything that was wrong with the normal Paris. But because the normal Paris has basically stayed where it is, and it needs to be buffed quite a bit. Anyway, we'll leave this off before I could literally spend ages talking about this. So congratulations to the people who won. Thank you to everybody who did enter. Reading through these comments took me so long to do today, but there were so many good points as to why weapons should be in there, and some really good ones as to why they shouldn't. Main point being the Bratton. So many people said yes, a Bratton, but at the same time no, because this is why. And just reading through over 500 comments took a long time. So thank you to everybody. Congratulations again to the winners. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.